These sapling things have spread out.
Those are all packets of information from inside Irminsul. Be careful not to touch them.
It looks the same in every direction. No wonder he mentioned about getting lost. Huh. What do you know? He was actually telling the truth. Is he mocking me again? What is it this time?
There's a time and a place to lie, but this definitely isn't it. So why don't you relax your guard a little? We're here.
What a huge tree!
Lesser Lord Kusa,
Good, you made it.
ready when you are.
Then please begin. Preparing to access cognitive currents. Establishing waypoint.
The Balladier's actually doing what Nahida tells him.
The rest is up to you.
Will do.
Huh. For once, we're the one.
Traveler, Paimon. Yes, I've also...
Huh? What the? We can talk to each other inside our heads?
That's part of it. Plus, we're all friends. There's nothing wrong with us talking like this once in a while.
Paimon's never so, Paimon's...
As I've told you before, perhaps today will be the day. Well done. So, you made contact with that part of his mind. Well, it's true. Betrayal turned the...
Huh. Paimon thought nothing could get under that guy's skin.
Everyone has a history, Paimon. Even if you're a puppet.
Speaking of puppets, we ran into two people at the Academia today talking about an essay. Turns out their topic...
If you mean the mysterious events, the...
Really? Because from what they were saying, it sounded like lots of Tatarasunas...
Oh? How interesting.
So the Gase got it well.
Well, they guessed right about one thing.
Must be a riveting conversation you three are having.
Let me...
Don't insult me. You're having a private conversation without me. Obviously, I must be the Of course you do.
So...
Still looking. Don't get your hopes up, though. You and your twin come from outside this world. It wouldn't surprise me if there was no...
Wait! How did you know about...
It's not like we've never met before. And anyway, you're world famous. It'd be more surprising if I didn't know a few things about you. Right now, we have to keep the peace. I'm not Huh?
This light... It looks...
Anonymous date?
Hey! Don't you forget the...
Shh! Just...
Mr. Niwa, are you certain this is worth the risk? We are talking about Tatarasuna's furnace, after all. It may not pay to act rashly.
There's no one else who can enter the furnace. It has to be me.
Is that so?
It's...
Whoa!
I have been in Tatarasuna for some time now. You have shown me great hospitality, as under your leadership. Tatarasuna is a war. As I understand, the Raiden show the forging industry with crystal marrow as a raw material has since flourished. Skills, blood.
Yes, well, you allowed Akame to take all the... Even now, you remain one of
You flatter me.
So you say, Escher.
My goods.
I tried to resist thinking it was all connected. What have we gained from adopting your new technology? Ominous black smoke? mounting production problems, and recently, as you well know, someone died because of that strange filth inside the furnace. None of the people who went out to get help have come back. Now, our mutual friend... But that doesn't faze you, does it, Escher?
I'm just surprised that you finally chose to be so...
Mikoshi Nagamasa may have noticed that there was one common denominator.
After all, Nagamasa is the adopted son of Mikoshi Torich. Why, Mr.
Enough! I'm here because an evil force is raging inside the furnace. I'm in charge here.
Judging from the look in your...
Drop the act! We're past that now. Whoever you are, I just want to know what you're still doing here. What's left? Don't you have...
Honestly, I'm just waiting for the right moment. A moment like this.
You...
You're a little... I thought I'd discuss... It's a long journey from Inazuma to Fontaine, but that didn't stop them. Eventually, they managed to confirm that... And yet, despite all of that, you still fail to realize my true identity.
Oh, but you're quite wrong. There is one other person.
Whoever you're working for won't get away with this. They'll be found...
It's no trouble at all. If you must know, I'm happy to divulge my true identity.
The... Fatui?
Just to create a...
That's it? That's why you... gave a...
Look how even the righteous... My device functions precisely as... It is easier for a person to be possessed by evil spirits when they are filled with hate. Make no mistake, even without you, that pure, innocent puppet would only...
If he has nothing to prove to anyone...
What a beautiful way to see the world. Think of me as a... I say, Mr. Niwa, let's see what happens. Will your... Mr. Niwa? Jester, I have completed the task you gave me. Creating a gap and infiltrate. I'd like to introduce a puppet to you. If he proves...
Hey!
Dottore. Good.
Was that the doctor? Did he turn into a mechanic from Fontaine? But why did we see...
When I touched the doctor to confirm whether he'd eliminated all his segments...
Maybe so.
Does it? But this memory shows that Niwa didn't betray you. He never meant for you to be the one to take... You know very well what that means.
Let's give him some space.
We need to give him some time to process his emotions.
Paimon's still confused about the Tatarasuna incident. So, the doctor was behind it, but why has that gotten him so worked up?
Nobody has ever did so. Now you have the... It was all a horrific experiment of all the unwitting participants. After the events you just saw, the load was far beyond. The mechanic answered. Niwa fled this place for fear of punishment, but he left you a gift. The mechanic removed the withered heart from the device. The balladeer was stunned that such unthinkable cruelty had brought him the thing he'd been longing for his entire life. He thought Niwa had completely betrayed him, and yet this very betrayal had ensured his survival. Overwhelmed with anger and...
Holy moly. So the doctor killed...
Yes. Only...
Dottore, you brazen-faced... Niwa didn't run from justice. You killed him.
Shall we see how he's doing? Hey, you scary expression.
Are you worried about me? If we didn't have such a... It won't.
Hey, are you in the...
That's why we're here. But unfortunately, there's no information about the Descenders and...
Even if you can't find anything, that seems to confirm it. Irminsul does not keep records on the Descender.
Oh, does that mean we have to leave empty-handed?
Don't thank me just yet. You look really upset.
Huh?
The reason why there are records about your brother in Irminsul. It might have something to do with Conria. Apparently. Plus, he only came to this world because the heavens responded to the...
The heavens...
The Jester told me this himself. You can take his word on this. He was a royal mage in Conria, and lived with your brother for a time. I don't know the details. It's up to you whether you want to believe me. Did you get all that?
Yes.
Does this info count towards my mission?
Very valid.
Good. In that case, I'll
Huh?
Lesser Lord Kusanali was right. My powers all but complete. I shared a secret with you, and now you owe me. So in return, give me your... Can you hear my voice inside? No, I can't do anything like that anymore. So tell me, Done.
Huh? What the...
Nothing. I would... So long.
Where are you going? Hey, wait up! Didn't you say not to go running off?
Fast reaction time. But I don't think we'll be seeing each other again. From this day forth, the names Balladeer, those who died in Tatarasuna because of me...
Hey, Balladeer!
You know, I never did like insects. Hordes of the puny things swarming together can be a real nuisance. But if a colony of harmless ants isn't threatening anyone, I guess they deserve to be left...
Balladeer! Uh-oh, he disappeared. Oh no.
Oh,
Nahida!
Traveler, Paimon, Balladeer.
It was the Balladeer's fault.
I didn't think he'd be capable. Did he keep some of his power hidden when he was defeated?
Where the heck did he go?
Don't be. It's not your... We're running out of time.
How's everything going with your thesis?
I should be able to publish it next month.
Well, Azar was one of your thesis advisors.
The newly appointed acting Grand Sage reviewed all of our...
Acting Grand Sage?
Yeah, I heard that selecting new sages has... But it's all thanks to him that our research... Once my paper is published...
They're really out of their mind.
Take it easy, Professor.
Fool! Do you think he was one of my students? But he rarely attended class. When I asked him about it, he retorted that what brazen arrogance! Misery of miseries!
Professor, don't get so...
Psst. Want to hear a secret?
Really?
Someone named Alhaitham. There's also a...
Oh!
Wow. News... Some people are... Hey!
The Matra.
The mantra?
I'm Ilias. I have to talk...
In the state you're... Why don't you tell us what happened?
No, I have to tell them myself. Sorry, can you lend me your arm?
Since you put it that... Wait.
Another recurring... Yeah.
I wish my dream...
Another recurring... Yeah.
Are you feeling any...
Yes. Now that I think I know where that... But at the same time, I feel as if I should otherwise. Once I can stop... Actually...
Yeah, even if you can't...
Yeah.
Alright.
Huh? Wait! I just finished. Anyway...
Oh, there's no...
No need to stand on sip. I wanted to use...
Huh.
I'm not... This is an emergency. I'll have to ask you to stay here for now. Everything's arranged, and nobody... I'm sorry.
An emergency?
Don't worry.
Her voice has gone. Paimon can't He wants to change the past? But surely that's impossible! Right! You can't just rewrite history. All that stuff happened already in real life. It's like, imagine Paimon drank all the water in this inn. Even if no one was there to see it, Paimon would surely were drinking it. So, why does Paimon still have a bad feeling about this? Paimon can't help but feel scared about what he might do. Oh, Paimon's so confused. Huh? Ah! Sorry. Paimon accident, but erasing yourself from history? It's unthinkable. Is that really possible in Ermin's? Paimon's had it with that little There's no way he'll actually succeed, right? There's nothing we can do about it at this point. Hey, have you got any ideas? Seems like now there's nothing left for us to do but to go to sleep. But, so, alright, Paimon will start. And Dre and Chip. Also, a Paimon was, talking? Huh. Is that a food? What's wrong? Your eyes are like saucers. Was it some... So, the balladeer. Okay, sure. Where are we... Huh? Fine by Paimon, but... Is everything okay?
Ah, it's been a while. Of course. Go ahead. Oh. Now there's a question the once renowned the art of most of the greats, but fortunately, if my memories...
Oh, yeah, they learned a bit about the decline of the...
In fact, he told me that there is no harm the Raiden Gokiden.
Vengeful?
400 years ago, so I'm told, there was a cat. Tatarasuna was home to a state-of-the-art forging and smelting up, knowing that they had just one chance, the smith's death. Though he, in his heart, powerless, and alas, finally, in his fury, he murdered indiscriminately. But when he came to the Kaedehara and Kamisato clans, his kill. That is why the Kaedehara clan and their Ishin art survived that day.
Was there anything else you wanted to ask?
Kazuha? Why, yes. My pleasure.
Don't tell Paimon. There are other places you want to... On to the next step! We're here!
Traveler! It's been a while. If you're looking for the Commissioner and Miss...
Are they out on...
The Commissioner is out on business, and Miss Kamisato is standing in.
What do you think? Shall we go in?
If it were anyone else, I couldn't have...
We'll be heading in then.
Hello, dears. Of course. What would you like to know? Oh, they're both very well indeed. As for the commissioner himself...
So pretty much...
Very...
Well, got any more questions?
You're very well. Miss Kamisato talks about you all the time. I must say, many things in Inazuma seem to have taken a turn for the better. Whenever the commissioner has such a... They say they get to Miss Kami's. It's been as someone who... So... In the future. Wonderful.
Paimon like Paimon's itching to try it.
Of course.
All right, goodbye for now. Great. Goodbye, ma'am. Don't worry.
All right.
Oh, are you two leaving already?
Yep, everything...
Very well.
Do my eyes deceive me?
Xavier? What are you doing here?
I was in the general area, and now...
We have some questions and thought you might be...
Certainly do. If there's anything you want to know, just like the back of my hand. Not only that, but I've met people... Oh, I'm told that its history is one of the most...
A couple?
One was just in the... They say he was a mechanic.
Hey, weren't you gonna ask...
Oh, I didn't...
Me neither.
What brought this on? Sure, go ahead. A kabuki... I do know the word, but sadly I've... Of course! Oh, you're farewell.
Looks like you got all the information you're looking for. Sure, but keep your smile, Spinal Crocodile. Come on. All right, let's head...
Hey, it's them!
Akaba, Sawada, you're still here?
Indeed we are. If you...
We have time.
What's the same topic we discussed?
Still looking for more info about Tatarasuna, huh? Should...
Unfortunately, we haven't made any real...
I presume you'll want to read mine as well. Here.
Well, what do you think?
Hey, Traveler. Remember how last time Akaba was saying how he wished he...
What did you find out?
It's a long story.
Wow. so...
Well, well. So it all comes down to one man's desire for revenge. Huh.
Ugh. This new information actually lends further credence to my hypothesis. Evidently...
Yes, okay, point taken, you were right. But that doesn't mean I can't...
And they're back at it.
Oh, so sorry.
You're welcome. See ya.
Keep us in the loop if you...
Will do. Oh, wait! Sino should be back at the Academia! Let's go find him! Nahida, we're here!
Traveler, Paimon.
Ugh, where to start? Paimon hasn't had...
The Balladeer? You look troubled. Traveler?
Hey, what's wrong?
That's cool. So, this puppet known as the But
how is he?
As the Traveler said, he very nearly became Sumeru's deity. Admittedly, nevertheless, it does make sense. If someone were to...
So, you believe this person really existed, and we just don't remember...
Yes. Theoretically speaking, it is possible to do this. The Traveler comes from a world beyond to that. That's why there's no information about her in Irminsul. And it also explains why any changes to Irminsul wouldn't affect her. So if there's anyone in the world capable of retaining memory...
Paimon's having a hard time understanding this Balladeer...
I can only make inferences Something else worrying you? Something that you can't share? It couldn't change the fate of the ones who had died. Once the Balladeer realized he couldn't keep hitting. The story makes sense. The Balladeer tried to achieve godhood with the doctors. That power then enabled him to change what was recorded.
Yeah, it just feels so hopeless.
Please wait a moment. Found it. This should be the one. It turns out that
What is it?
A record from a personal collect. You should take a look.
Is this a fairy?
I authored this record myself.
Huh? You?
When combined with the Traveler's narrative, it's clear that this story is...
Hold on. So this record survived from...
Yes. Any information about the Balladeer or the Kabuki Mono and other records will have been changed. But I wrote this story in a way that means it was left intact. Changing the information in Irminsul can't change information that was well hidden in advance. I guess I must have written this...
That's incredible!
And sending the Traveler into Irminsul with the Balladeer, this story is abstract enough that it still resonates with the But if we connect all the different pieces together, There was once a lone monster draped in fox fur. The monster found a family of fox. Once in a while, the monster would take off its fox fur at night. But the monster soon found solace when another came to live among the foxes who was not their kin. A kitten, carved from the wood of the kitten too wished to become a fox, but its tail was too slender and it could not... Furious at this happy resolution, the monster lit a fire on the mountain. A gray fox stood up and addressed the monster. The monster smiled, led the fox toward the fire, and murdered it. The monster gave the heart of water to the kitten, telling him, "The foxes have decided. You are the one who must be sacrificed. The fire was extinguished, but the kitten lived. The two promised they would spend their whole lives together, but the little bird did not have long left to live. It passed away soon after. Never again would it cherish a single creature, nor a single blade of grass that stood on that mountain. The kitten spent the nights wandering aimlessly, gnashing its teeth at the moon. How it wished to swallow the moon and devour the moonlight. I will become the new moon, the answer to everything. Then, no one will know that...
We solved it!
I remember now. This is not to become a god. He was experimented on and modified countless times. It was this memory was extracted from him by the scholars. Presume creating a deity was just the first step. Some of them wanted. I buried it deep inside one of my own dreams, and then hid it.
It's hard to believe that this person really existed, let alone that Paimon has no memory of him.
The balladeer agreed to help me look for information. Before he vanished, he confirmed an important detail. That we still don't know how the change to Irminsul will affect the senior ranks of the Fatui.
It sounds like Paimon...
This is why wisdom... So the answer is not when you give someone to others looking on. Never forget, and that is what you...
Yeah, Mihiru's...
Good idea.
You got it! Let's go get a snack from one of the stalls in the Grand Bazaar! That'll be... It must be really tough being the only one who remembers all that, but Paimon's always here to help cheer you up.
Welcome. Get your spices here. We've got all kinds.
I've got great food and great drinks.
We're here! What should we eat first? Hey, are you gonna answer or what? Alright, whatever you want. Well, Paimon will be right here when you figured stuff out. What is it? Why'd you jump up?
Excuse me, boss. There seems to be a small problem with the last bill.
Hey! Hey, wait!
Hmm? You mean...
No, not you. That kid! Didn't you... Look, if you're gonna help out here...
I wasn't paying close enough attention. I think you're right. Maybe it's the...
Who's that guy? You know him or something? He's who?
You're a strange one, kiddo. You say you don't want any money for helping out here, and then when I actually give you some work to do, you keep letting yourself get distracted. I don't want to take advantage, so I'm happy to pay you what I'd pay anyone else. But if you keep acting like this, pretty soon I won't be able to afford to.
No, please. I mean it. You don't need to pay me anything. I'm just so thankful you agreed to take on an outsider like me.
You're welcome, I guess. But I got bigger things to worry about. Look, we're all out of Sunsetias, and I promised the lady down the street I'd deliver a fruit bowl.
Leave it to me. I'll...
Stop. You don't want money.
That's right. We can talk more about...
Hey, what do we do now? Okay, stay up.
Yeah, this'll do.
Even though you say he's the balladeer, what are we planning on doing? Stealing his Sunsetias? Isn't that a bit too cruel?
This should be enough. Guess I should... Huh? You two over there. You've been following me all the way from the city. No, we haven't met. I have no recollection.
Are you...
Sorry, but I just can't take...
A puppet?
Huh?
You're...
I guess you do know me after all. Look, I'm just a wanderer. Okay, but please...
Are you really working for that guy?
Yes, I ran into him out in the wilderness during a storm.
That's...
Let me take these back. Then I'll...
Then let's return to the...
Here you go, boss.
Oh, you really went and picked some more?
Something's come up, and they need a...
I was just about to pay you any.
What?
I get it, okay? You just wanted to help me out. But look, it was pouring. Imagine you and me for a second. It's a little weird, right? Why is it? But anyway, taking you in didn't put me out even slightly. You don't know.
But I don't. No. Then I suppose this is where we say.
Don't mention it, kiddo.
Thank you. All right, done.
Us.
You two look familiar, but if you'd like, I can pass whatever
We ran into...
Oh? Siraj.
Vahumana...
Yes, There are rumors he'll become Vahumana.
I want to report. He kidnapped me, tied me up, and took me to... I ran as fast as I could.
There's no rush. What kind of experiments was he
I don't...
Huh?
All I remember is Siraj walking... It's like a nightmare that I can't recall. Oh, I heard they conduct...
Even if what you say is... But before that... I would like...
You think I...
Please don't take it the wrong way. Sorry, but can you two wait out here?
Huh? I'll hate them?
Let me bring you up to speed. First things first, Ilyas passed the lie detector test. This indicates that what he said is highly credible. As per protocol, this matter was reported to Acting Grand Sage...
Huh.
You're over...
Really? In that case...
It's already against... Oh, never mind.
Don't you worry.
Alright. Ilyas claimed that Siraj will be... Incidentally, Siraj is... It's close to the time that
That's right.
Oh, come on!
What's wrong? Huh?
Hello.
We found this guy in the street, but he doesn't seem to...
You say that you're trekking across Teyvat to train yourself.
Well, it seems more relevant in my... But these two claim that they know me.
I wouldn't call it the past, but I don't like to rely on using terms like this often. But in your case...
Oh, like a past...
Yes. Something far more distant than...
Okay. I have... Oh, you want to tell me, but you can't bring yourselves to say it. Looks like I didn't have the most. If it's that difficult to talk about, but I'll be able to handle it.
Is truth something you...
Yes.
Then I'll be straight with you. In your you nearly died because of what other people did. And many died because of you. As a non-human being, you hated God. You drifted from place to place, never able to settle, even where you found status and identity. You adamantly believed that you were Actions rooted in persistence sometimes bear bitter fruit.
I gave everything I had.
In terms of the outcome alone?
I don't think I can judge everything I've heard purely in terms. Each choice a person makes belongs to a specific place and time. A chain.
That is the nature of truth. If one thing is right, its opposite must be wrong. And yet, dichotomies like this are not enough to explain the world and all.
It seems like my previous incarnation wasn't the...
We're not trying to hurt your feelings or anything.
If we were enemies, why are you trying to help me find the truth?
This is so frustrating! This guy's supposed to be our... He's got so much to answer for, but we can't make him talk because...
Lesser Lord Kusanali, as the god of what...
Yes, it's all true.
Please, I want to...
Even though it will cause your
I'm just a puppet. With no heart.
Very well.
Wait, shouldn't we go with him?
Don't worry. Whatever...
Traveler, could I ask you to
Oh, good point.
Understood.
Thank you.
This looks like Inazuma.
Right now, you're in a dream I create. These memories will
Sounds like an immersive experience.
You don't need to do this for me.
We never give up halfway.
All right.
Wanderer.
Is that because...
You could...
I hear footsteps.
This place is huge. I can't believe the landslide didn't... No, there's no way. Look at this exquisite... There's someone passed out on the ground. You're awake.
This man is Katsuragi, deputy to Torichiyo's adopted son, Mikoshi Nagamasa. He found the balladeer in Shake Pavilion and took him back to Tatarasuna.
And the rest is his...
In the original version...
Let me get you out of here.
During the Tatarasuna incident, Niwa was murdered by the doctor, disguised as a mechanic. The balladeer, as the second in command at Tatarasuna, but Katsuragi had sworn like...
Katsuragi seems like he was a good guy.
He looks like a warrior, but he has a kind face. Why couldn't he live a long and happy life?
Nagamasa, I found this young guy in a cave sealed off by a landslide. He doesn't remember his name.
Well, we need to call you something. I hear the workers are calling you the Kabuki Mono.
That's fine with me.
Katsuragi, report to Niwa. Tell him we have someone new joining us.
What are we doing back here? Whoa,
was worried.
I was abandoned, like you.
Okay, I heard my mom and dad used to make swords. He kept coughing all the time.
But you can't.
Yup, we're family.
This child didn't have a name. Or rather, after his mother died, the child stayed in the... After leaving Tatarasuna, the balladeer ran into this child.
What happened to the child?
He died from his illness while he was still very young.
Hey! What's wrong? Say something! You promised me we could be family!
The voices have gone.
Let's keep going. Trust me, leave it!
You do realize you're blocking my path.
I come not to obstruct you. I have been waiting. What you are truly is a weapon. One that could be wielded with an iron will. Or you could continue to drift aimlessly.
Are you trying to win me over?
Long-fated rebellion has begun. Why not take your place at the banquet and join those who shall feast?
This place is dark.
In the original version,
such a creepy atmosphere. Hey, look over there!
Well, well, my fair lady. Is this rundown factory and these incompetent fools all for me? What?
What do you have to gain from Perhaps you find fighting in the abyss to be a more meaningful use of your time? Oh, but of course, even...
What a sharp... Funny how negotiating never seems to be your strong suit. For the task ahead, I suggest you keep your true feelings to yourself.
Save your breath.
I'm sure you think so, but I still think you need to hear it. Don't start thinking you're invincible.
Surely you're not...
I just can't have you getting in my way. You and Child never failed to find ways to come...
I'm merely lighting a little fire in this chaotic nation. But you, being tossed out like trash must make you want to Do you remember the last time you were here? That was a lot of swordsmiths you killed. I'm sure the descendants of the Raiden Gokaden are still suffering the consequences now. Look at you. Bye then. See you at the victory feast.
Poor little tongue? Forget.
The plot does not end here. There is more of this.
Yes.
Why are you staring at me in silence? Can't you think of a nicer way to express yourself?
I'm under no obligation to be nice to you. Besides, I thought nothing mattered to you except results and your own interests. Isn't that right, witch?
Muddle-headed puppet. You're only number 6 because you can take more abuse than other humans. Do you really count that as an asset?
You're about as much fun to be around as a raging inferno. But before we murder each other, it'd be best if we finish our duties.
Her Majesty's
Strike is one!
through me!
Black slide! Unleash!
This is order.
Be still.
Kamisato on. Suiyu!
And step!
Mirror images just water.
Hold the line! Covenant of the Deep!
In this body.
I will have order. Solidify!
Break a leg! Flies up! And leap!
Looks like we've arrived in Sumeru.
Considering that
Welcome.
When do we start?
You seem
the biological...
Nothing worse than what...
You were the most resilient test subject I ever came across. Thanks to you. Alas, after that...
That was gracefully worded.
I suggest...
The doctor again.
That person gives off of...
It's normal for...
Let's move on.
You're a god.
If you accept it,
In your eyes,
do you think whoever has...
I've seen enough. No matter the consequences. Can you return my...
Huh?
I've always believed that as a puppet living...
Regaining your memory, are you sure you...
I've lived with the void in my chest my whole life. My creator didn't need me. But then I met you. And I finally... I've always felt it, so I beg you.
Very well, since your mind is... You have made your decision. Now, take this.
Set him free.
A puppet? What's he doing here? You're a human as far as I'm concerned.
Everyone's here. Wonderful.
What a fine blade. Nagamasa will be thrilled. This is my...
Is he alright?
worthless dross will be purged. That's why this won't be the end.
This is trying my patience.
Have you got all your memories back now?
Have you got any more stupid questions? Too slow.
Feeble human!
Follow me. Behold!
At my command, you shall fall!
Too slow.
Insignificant past!
Behold! How amusing.
You dare to gaze upon me? My endless cycle begins! Feeble human!
The wind rises.
You're dead!
Squall Fury.
Perish!
How amusing.
Insignificant past! Feeble human! Cry louder!
Imbecile! What did you expect?
Then wait! But it was—
Sorry. I'm harsh on myself. But don't worry.
The memory recovered.
Come on.
Welcome back, traveler. You don't like being a...
It's fine. But I was just... After learning about everything the doctor... I'm not planning on returning to the...
So, you're quitting the Fatu...
It's like you said, Lesser Lord Kusanali.
But that doesn't mean your own...
Of course.
And your main goal, for which you gave up everything you had. You weren't able to achieve it. I hope you... Changing the world, changing the path... What you were looking for is complete annihilation. But this is just a fantasy. Even if the Balladeer is removed from existence...
Indeed.
Do you regret doing all that?
Even if I'm completely worthless, Lesser Lord Kusanali, you purposely left that information in Irminsul.
Yes, and I took pains to...
Why would you go to such lengths?
In all honesty, your past experiences have made you a useful asset to Sumeru and to me. Winning you over was indeed a part of my plan. But before that, I wanted to tell you the truth about your past.
Very clever.
I guess you could say that's one of my...
Utility to others is what gives me worth. Oh, right. Sorry if I have a slightly different perspective on things, but I don't feel like I've been duped. The wisest leaders are fated to...
I'm glad you're able to think of Traveler. In the future, I'll continue this, including the beginning of your twins' journey recorded in Irminsul. What exactly? I will try.
Traveler. After I dove into the information so that's how you found... Well, whatever your reasons, borrowing and returning are the only real relation...
That's not true. A relationship between two people is not simply a ledger. I think deep down you realize this. People who show up in your life don't just evaporate like water drops, and some things in the... Everything that you feel is... To be human is to live with imperfections.
But humans can't...
You understand what pain is perfectly well, even without the past is set in stone, but you can keep moving on.
Sounds like you've got a future planned out.
Everything's ended.
Then I guess I'll be helping you from behind the scenes from now on.
I'm glad that you've accepted our proposal.
Ooh! Paimon!
Why?
Because...
A name is life's... The Traveler and Paimon have helped you a lot. If you can't decide on it...
No! Paimon only does nicknames! If it's a serious...
Have you got... You want to share your name with me? Not a bad choice. Oh.
There. Now.
What about a nickname? Take your time. I don't need everyone who manipulated me.
You mean
the doctor?
Now that your stance has changed.
One more thing. There are still some descendants of the Raiden Gokuden living in Inazuma. I don't plan to leave Sumeru for the time being. If you see them in Inazuma, even though the events have been erased from the world...
I see. Huh?
It's fine. Let them stab their blades into my chest if they so desire. What's that look for? That day will come. Alright. Goodbye, wise deity. And you too.
He's gone.
What he went through today would have been...
Yeah, true. But even so we can finally go eat.
Thank you both.
I've got it! I can end my novel with some word.
You mean because...
Yeah! I heard that Mikoshi... The dark clouds had dissipated. But then, one night, as an old man, he had a dream. On the all these expressions of joy melted down in the furnace. Life is a story.
Sky will reveal everything to us.
Osmanthus wine tastes the same as I remember.
Sky will reveal everything to us.
Yeah!
we had a break. As soon as you stop, all the tiredness... Wow! Huh? Look at that. Did someone break it while they were...
You sound lost, and I know why you are troubled. Any who knew of this would...
Huh? Is there some...
Unfortunately, the fate of Tevat cannot easily be changed. When a small animal runs into a tree trunk, though the tree may sway, it is not displaced. The same is true like a vase that falls to the ground. Whether it is broken by a cat or by a bird, the result is still...
Who are you?
History does not change easily, but human heart...
The voices disappeared. And who the heck was that? And what were they... Anyway, it feels wrong just leaving it.
This is order. Stabilize!
Black fly!
Crumble! Gather!
And step! Your grand finale!
The depths beckon!
I will have order. Solidify.
Observe! Strike is one!
Rise!
Ready for reconnaissance.
Flags up! Flags fly! Flags up! Observe! Break a leg!
Freeze to the core!
Order guide you. Gather.
Eye for an eye.
Rebuild! The snow. Have you ever seen such beauty?
Give me a moment to compose.
Hold the line!
Here we go! Yeah! Think you can get away? Your grand finale! Crush! Vengeance will be mine! Yahoo! And leap!
Billowing surge! Rest and rebuild!
Flags fly! And leap! Beg for mercy! More speed. Add Astro. Thank you for complete. Add Astro.
No wonder you're a master.
Hard work is all there is to the craft.
More speed. Time for takeoff. Break a leg. Yeah.
Suffocate.
I condemn you.
The wrong test subject.
What is the situation? Shine down! More speed. More speed.
Yeah! you shall perish! Flags up! Strike is one! Shine down!
No.
Allow me!
It's my lucky
Illusion
day.
shattered! Shudder! Flood of frost! Eye for an I condemn you! Shine down!
Hold the line!
Flags fly! Observe! Your grand finale! Crush! Inazuma shines eternal!
Fry!
Shut up!
Let's move out. Rest and rebuild!
There is no escape!
That tingle?
Flags up!
Picked the wrong test of
Crush! Freeze to the core!
Should replace my hammer.
Eye for an eye! More speed! Strike is one! Shine down! Torn to oblivion! There is no escape!
Allow me! Billowing surge!
Joy, we've only just begun. Calculate it. This is it.
Black fly! Observe! Illusion shattered! Now you shall perish!
Hold line!
Vengeance will be mine! I condemn you! Flags up! Unstep! Break a leg! Shudder!
Rest and rebuild! Taurus, bring refuge!
Unfortunate.
There is no escape!
escape.
Flag fly! Observe!
Illusion shattered.
Beg for mercy.
Use this first. This is trouble. Finally.
How long will this require exactly?
I've been waiting for you for ages.
Anything I can help you with?
To survive hardship, you must prepare for hardship.
Here you are.
I see everything! Commit it to memory! Hold the line!
flicker. A process of elimination.
This may hurt a little. Here! Yeah! This dance is for you! Yeah!
You win this battle.
Let's move out. Let's move out.
We've been on a hot streak lately, haven't we? Let's grab some new commissions to keep our momentum up. Off to the Adventurers Guild we go! Who knows?
Respect must be given to the will of every creature. Each fish in the ocean swims in its own direction.